Hello and welcome to the second season of Talk the Walk with SCMHRDians, a podcast series brought to you by the Admissions and PR team of SCMHRD Pune. Through this podcast, we will explore an aspirant's journey while preparing for the SNAP exam from the preparatory stage up until the GE PIVAT process and information about the various courses at SCMHRD Pune. This season will bring in new perspectives on how to crack the SNAP exam and will have students from SCMHRD giving their valuable insights. I'm your host for today, Shreyas Sehgal, currently pursuing human resources. So let's get right into it. This episode seeks to give you more information on the MBA-Sales and Marketing Specialisation. The podcast also includes tips and tricks on how to approach the SNAP exam by SNAP toppers. Our first guest for today is Yashaswini Razdan from the Junior Sales and Marketing batch. She is a computer science graduate from SRM University, Chennai. She had the opportunity to head the Event and Resource Management Wing for SRM MUN 2017, one of the largest student mock conferences. Having completed her graduation in the year 2021, she has work experience in DXC technology with a background in tech, LMS and LXP management as well as business development. She has a keen interest in content strategy and marketing, public collaboration, brand management, creative consulting and a post-pandemic world of media and communication. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule and welcome to the podcast, Yashaswini.
Thank you, Shreyas, for the elaborate introduction. I would also like to thank the Admissions and PR team for giving me this opportunity to share my perspective.
Our second guest for the day is Soumya Nayyar from the Junior Sales and Marketing batch. She is an arts graduate from Sri Venkateshwara College, Delhi University. She also had the opportunity to head an international organization, Girl Up Empower, as the president. Having completed her graduation in the year 2022, she comes from a diverse field with a keen interest in sales and marketing. Thank you for taking out time for sharing your journey with the aspirants, Soumya.
Thank you, Shreyas, for such a warm introduction, and I also thank the Admissions and PR team for giving me a platform to give out tips to the aspirants as well.
So let us kickstart today's podcast with the first question. As the SNAP exam is coming in a couple of days, can you please share your strategy regarding your preparation and how you coped with the last mile stress?
So during my preparation, I had a different strategy for all the three sections. For VA particularly, I read some classic books and also read some newspaper editorials because you genuinely get to know about a lot of vocab, words and all of that comes in the SNAP exam. For the LR section particularly, I believe practicing is very important because you need to have those mental calculations in your mind wherever possible and ensure that you understand the question as soon as you read it. Now when it comes to the quantitative ability section, which was my weaker section particularly, so I initially understood what was my weakest section in the quantitative section and then started working on that. So again, practicing helps a lot, but it's important for you to understand which are the topics that are weaker for you as compared to the others, and also for you to understand the difference in the SNAP syllabus, particularly when it comes to the exam, because it's quite different as compared to the other MBA entrance exams. And of course, how to cope with the last mile stress. It's important for you to stay calm and also do not hype the examinations so much, because at the end it's you who spoils the exam if it's too much hyped up in your head. So it's important for you to understand that it's not the end of the world. Even if things go haywire, there are a lot of other options and there is scope for you ahead as well.
Well, thank you. That was indeed an insightful answer, and I'm sure that the aspirants have had their takeaways from it. Let's move on to the second question. After the SNAP exam, the next process is the GE PIVAT process. So could you share with us how was your experience with the process at SCMHRD and what sort of domain knowledge were you questioned on?
It was indeed a very intriguing process, as the SCMHRD has a very unique process. For that, one needs creative abilities and the ability to weave coherent stories. One also needs to be able to express their views in a crisp and concise manner, as time is also a very limiting factor. And goes without saying, a good vocabulary is also a plus point. For GE, one needs to be well versed with all kinds of current trends and national and international bits of news. On-the-spot thinking is also something which is tested. One needs to try to ensure that their point stands out in the discussion as well as maintain the decorum of the group. PI felt like an interaction more than a one-on-one interview. Anything and everything from my academic, professional, and co-curricular areas of interest was questioned in the PI. There might be a situation where you might not know the answer, but do keep a confident and composed visage in front of the panelists and be open to learning about it later.
Thank you for that detailed answer. Moving on to our next question. What was the reason that intrigued you to select SCMHRD for an MBA in Sales and Marketing?
Why I chose SCMHRD for marketing is particularly, of course, a lot of people have this notion that SCMHRD focuses a lot on HR. But again, I went through the placement record of the last years and I realized that particularly for marketing, SCMHRD stands out as well. All of the placement records, if I could see, were at par with HR and other specializations. So that was one very big reason for me to choose marketing from SCMHRD. Again, coming from a fresher's background, I also understood that the ROI in the long run is very nice. And when we talk about the curriculum, SCMHRD particularly has a very case study based and a field visit inclusive of a curriculum, and me being a kinesthetic learner, it appealed to me a lot, and that was why I joined SCMHRD for a holistic experience.
Well, I agree to all of these mentioned points, and definitely I'm sure that the aspirants would be eager to know much more about marketing. So let's move on to our next question. Marketing has always been a concept that focuses more on experiential learning than books. So what does SCMHRD offer students to enhance their experiential understanding?
SCMHRD offers a holistic sales and marketing curriculum. We get the opportunities to learn about the domain via industrial visits, guest lectures, expert panel discussions, live projects, business case competitions, on-the-spot group activities, and practical assessments. We have a plethora of electives falling within the umbrella of marketing like digital marketing, retail marketing, B2B marketing, brand management, business forecasting, market research, to name a few. An amalgamation of all of these results in honing the students for future marketing roles and makes them well versed for real-world scenarios.
That is absolutely true in all its essence. Initially, in marketing, one must deeply understand the sales funnel of the business that one is working in. How is the course curriculum at SCMHRD designed to foster an understanding of the sales funnel of the businesses?
So obviously, there are a lot of facets of marketing and business that SCMHRD's curriculum focuses on. But if I take one example of basically the sales funnel of a business, how does SCMHRD's curriculum focus on that? Then from the unaware stage to making a customer the loyal customer, SCMHRD's curriculum follows everything. So we have subjects like Salesforce and business. We have subjects like digital marketing. So all of these, when combined together make us understand how to convert an unaware and untapped individual into a loyal customer. So all of this has of course helped me in understanding marketing concepts and concepts related to business in an in-depth manner.
That was indeed an insightful answer. Thank you for that. Moving on to our last question. How are the opportunities for the students who have pursued their MBA in Sales and Marketing from SCMHRD?
Opportunities range in all domains of sales as well as marketing. One is able to land in a variety of roles, from generalist roles to niche roles within marketing. SCMHRD provides a great opportunity to find where exactly one should foray after completing their MBA in Sales and Marketing. We also have a strong alumni base, especially from the sales and marketing domain, who are holding reputable positions like Chief Marketing Officers, VP of Sales and Marketing, CEOs, and Heads of Marketing Research and Branding, who have laid out the path for the future batches to come. SCMHRD provides students various opportunities to get in touch with industry experts, be it guest lectures, conclaves, summer internships, or live projects. There is no stone unturned in efforts that SCMHRD and faculty take in order to ensure that students are industry ready.
Thank you, Yashaswini, and thank you, Soumya, for taking out your valuable time out of your schedules and coming onto this platform and giving your valuable insights to all the listeners out there. It has definitely been a very insightful and inspiring conversation for many. So as we come to the end of this episode of Talk the Walk with SCMHRDians, we would like to thank all the aspirants for your time and hope that we were able to answer some of the queries during the course of these past few minutes. And hope you get into your dream B school. You can follow us all on our social media handles to get all the latest Snap updates and information regarding SCMHRD admissions. Stay tuned for the next episode coming soon. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep preparing. This is your host, Shreyas Sehgal, signing off.